Hello again. This is video 4 for January 22nd, 2009. I left off explaining about a key that would open up the Bible code. Again, I state to you, Mr. Michael Drosnin, are you listening? And the rest of the world that would like to unlock that code of the Bible. Now, other things took place during that year that we know of now. This all took place in the month of July of 1999. I eventually would give lectures concerning prophecies starting in September of 1999. I didn't have this picture with me. I lost it along the way. But I was told by this higher spirit to use the number 3 in a lot of things that I do and how it would appear at different times whenever I would talk about spirituality. That I would notice it, and then I could tell people how they can notice the appearance of 3s. Now we know a lot of people use numerology in a lot of ways, but I'm capable of using it for the benefit of people to prove who is talking from above. Now, as we walked on in life, well, nothing happened to New York City, right? Not in 1999. Like the movie had stated, I'm not trying to prove them wrong, but the aspect of what they did with misinterpretation of understandings, like many do, and try to interpret what was written, and try to make an explanation of it, or their idea of it, their assumption, so to speak. Prophecies that what to take place, that is written down in stone, will take place. And we could not understand them until after they took place. Well, lo and behold, what took place on in September 11th, 2001. 9/11, the World Trade Center, the Pentagon was attacked. They did not use their own weapons from their countries or whatever. They used the commercial equity of the free world, airplanes with commuters on it, citizens of the world, as you might say, private citizens, instead of doing battle with the armies or of the countries that they want to fight against. Innocent bystanders, as you might call them. Well, I gather the prophecy did come right, in that Nostradamus did write certain prophecies concerning that time frame. He did talk about a new city having a fireball. He gave location of longitude and latitude line. He gave certain other understandings of what would take place that day if you knew and understood his prophecies. Those I write in this book and give an explanation to those prophecies. Well, at this time I'm getting told that I am going to write a book for God and for the world of humanity to give a better understanding on many prophecies and what really is the future for us all, so as not to get worried of what is going to happen to you, that you should be more happy with what the future is really going to be. Even though there's something tragic might happen, the outcome is a rosy picture for us all that believe in God. I explain about that in this book. A lot of people are talking about that year 2012, the Mayan calendar. Even the most recent lost book of Nostradamus that was revealed in 2007. I can tell you that at this point, I'm going to write a book about Prophecies, God. Well, if I did, and since I would want your presence, I want your proof to tell me that I need to do this. Again, I was asking a question by my inner mind, my third eye, to God. I was asking for His presence once again. And I even stated, well, why not have a picture so I can put it in this book for people to see what you look like to some degree? I couldn't have done that with that first picture. It was all white. Put it in the book again. Remember what I said, border around it? What would you look at? Nothing but a white piece of paper. So for 30 days I was asking for His presence. And finally on one day, on January 10th, 2001, while a lady friend came to visit me, that we were taking pictures of each other so that we can reminisce later on in life, like most people do. Well, a picture is blacked out for a reason, anonymity reasons, like I stated before. Certain people will be kept in confidential for a lot of reasons, for their own privacy. Remember, I state, it's not who is in this book or who I am. It's not that important. It's what's in the book, its content, the message, the information. That's what's most important. I'm nobody more important than you. I face the future just like you. I'm only giving you a message from what we call the higher spirit. Well, on January 10th, 2001, during this day, as we were taking pictures, as I was taking a picture of my friend, I would all of a sudden feel this heavy presence going through me. And as I ready to used a digital camera. At the time, you were able to look at the screen and even view the subject that you were taking a picture of at the same time. Well, as I was looking at her and taking a picture, did this presence appear over her head, that at that moment my eyes were like blinded. I had to shake my head for a little bit because the power of this presence was brighter than the sun of light, or the light of sun, I should say. It was brighter than even looking at a light bulb or a flash of lightning. And I just stated to my friend that what might have just taken place was a visitation from the higher spirit of all. Of course, this shook her up a little bit, but we didn't talk about it that long. She didn't know what it was to some degree. She looked at the picture. I looked at the picture, and eventually I would show the picture to certain friends. But as far as ownership of the picture, I have the picture in my possession. Nobody else has it. It's for anonymity reasons that her face is blacked out. I can tell you I don't have the ability to do or fix photos like putting that what you call spirit in the picture, though I'm capable of using the smudge and the blackout tools, which is what I use to black out my friend's face for anonymity purposes, as I said before. And I let you decide whether it's real or not. That is God, as I state in the book, that picture. Now, I will tell you another aspect of life and visitation that will take place in the next video. I thank you for listening, and I hope you come again and listen to more. May God bless.